So this one is, I want to say controversial, but it's just one of those most talked about topics when it comes to art, and that is style. Now, I will probably put up a whole bunch of different people with their respective Instagram details and just so that you know that that is their work, it is in no way mine. But I think it helps further my example. Now, in using those people, it maybe doesn't fit into my opinion and thoughts, but it just serves, I think, as evidence for part of what I'm going to say. So when you start on your journey, everyone starts at different places. Some start in school, some start when you just want to draw at home, you want to do your own thing. Everybody starts at different stages. And then eventually you look online, you look on the internet, you have a scroll, and you find the things that you like. Or a voice pops in your head and it's like, yeah, I want to draw that. I want to try and do that. Realism, digital art, anime, comic book art, animation, 3D, whatever. And that starts the conversation of style, of what specifically you want to go into, what motivates you, what drives you, in just the simplest form of what is interesting enough to you to focus on. And that starts your journey towards style. And so that forms my main point. I do not think style is a treasure box that you just dig out one day and it reveals everything to you. It gives you everything that you ever needed to know, and this is yours, purely 100% original and 100% your thing, right here in this box. No, I think that it is a journey of understanding, of learning from other people, of working, copying different styles, of things that you were interested in, are interested in now, going through that motions and traveling through, just going through this process and this journey of understanding at your core, what do I want to draw? What do I want to focus on? That is style. So style is obviously always different compared to, everyone's style is different. Sorry, let me rephrase that. And in most occasions, I'd say if it's really your style, it is yours, right? It's fairly original, and you're using a lot of your imagination, and it's a specific visually you can say it's visually you can say it is a specific, let's say, color palette, style of drawing. Maybe it's not fully realistic, maybe it is more comic styled or more anime, manga styled. It can be anything, right? Maybe it's even like the date of that style, like it's dated back to like the retro cartoons, like some Mickey Mouse stuff, graffiti, all of that. The point that I'm trying to make is that you cannot jump from one place to the next. You have to go through the motions to get from point A to point B. And that's why you can't just start this art journey and expect to have your style and that's like saying, I expect to have my shiz together. I expect to have all of my ducks in a row, all of my problems solved. That's not how it works. I think that style is part of mastery of whatever you're doing. It is closer, it's not the end goal, but it is a big step towards becoming who you are as an artist. And I think it happens, and this is the caveat, I think it happens differently. I think it happens at different stages, let me reword that, for different people. So you look at someone else and you look at their style, and it's like, wow, how could this person create this? I wish I thought of these things. I wish, the doubt and I wish I could do that and whatever. And you're analyzing this person's work, and you look at them and they're like, let's say they've got in their bio like 16, 18, whatever, or at any age, right? I mean, I think there's no, to my point, there's no age or anything on when you find your style, but just some people find it and it clicks before other people. And so when you don't have a style or your own style yet, you look at other people and you're like, yo, how did you do that? How did you figure it out? And you expect a list, you expect an instruction manual. You expect you see, I had to do this, I had to climb that mountain, I had to go and go collect this fruit and then take a bite, and then only I could figure out what was missing in my life, and then that led to my style. That's not what it's about. If everyone has different opinions, different forms of expression, everyone feels things differently, let's say, everyone's got different ways of seeing things, opinions, whatever, blah blah blah, the list goes on. You can't expect to reach that point at the same time as someone else, or the person next to you, or the fellow artist that you think is ahead of you. And so the point is that you need to have faith and trust in the journey. Find what you love, find what you can use as fuel that pushes you and leads you in the direction of reaching your style. Don't focus on even what style is. That's why I made this video I'll say it even without research, because I don't think you need to over-research, over-analyze, be technical. I don't think you need to have any of that. I think you need to trust your gut, go with feeling, and just draw whatever you want to draw. And that's what's going to lead you to figuring out your style, your way of doing things. And at times, I'm sure you're going to feel like, oh, am I just doing somebody else's shit? Am I just doing what everybody else is doing? Even though I'm doing what everybody else is doing, obviously different or slightly different or whatever to myself, but is this even working? Is this even considered my own whatever? You need to trust the process. You can even pivot, right? Because you don't know your journey, right? We can't see our entire journey, right? And it's not getting spiritual, it's just the mental clarity or whatever that you need to understand that you are on this journey. You don't know where it goes, you don't know how it ends, you don't know how it's going to follow. But all that you know is that you need to trust the process, focus on what you love, focus on having creativity, imagination, nurturing those, right? Pouring your love, your passion, everything that you can into this hobby or this career, whatever it is for you, and don't force it. That is the point of this video. Don't force style. Don't look at other people or other things and think that you need to rush. Think that you have to, because else you're not going to blow up, else you're not going to get there, else you're not going to push the bar. Don't worry about that. You need to focus on yourself, on trusting the journey, on focusing on what you love, and you will get there. And I promise you, you will be better for it, because we don't want to do things that social media is made to be trendy. And everyone talking about how to find your style, how to get this, it makes it trendy. And that's not the point. The point is that once you reach your style and the way that you draw and the way that you do things, it is so ingrained into you. It forms such a big part of yourself that it's unquestionable that that is your style. That everybody can see it and everybody knows it, right? And you just do it every day. You just see the world that way, from that perspective, and you're able to translate it beautifully. But the moral of the story is, do not force it. It's a journey. Thank you. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the chat. Appreciate it.